Hello everybody and welcome back to the TC's Gaming channel. My name is King Nojanak and today we are playing not Minecraft. Nope, you can see I'm dual wielding fists. That's right. Punch it with both fists. We are playing Modsauce. That's right, we got Modsauce to work on survival. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay, so there's a couple of reasons why I haven't been able to start up this series. Even though I've been wanting to do it for quite a long time, and that is mostly due to the fact that my computer barely is able to play the game. Now, so while I get things started, I might have a little bit of a, not a chat, but like, I might just kind of try to explain to you what's been going on. You can see I'm getting terrible amounts of lag here, and that's mostly because of all the flowers. But I have like my settings turned down to like minimum, and also, really sorry, I have a cold and I'm drinking soda at the same time, so sometimes I might pause to burp, and other times I might pause because my sinuses are acting up a little bit. I've got a small cold. There's nothing to worry about. It's not leprosy. As some of you may know, I'm currently living in Florida, and right now there's a leprosy kind of scare going around. It's like, avoid the armadillos, they give you leprosy. It's just crazy. I think people are panicking too much. Only 9 people have gotten it so far. Ooh, what are you? Rice. I can grow some rice. Yay! Okay, so, what I figured I'd do is, since a lot of the hermits have been uploading Modsauce Season 2 episodes, is I would start my own Modsauce series, but unfortunately Modsauce 2 isn't open to the public yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with some of the basic stuff, and I have the seed written down around here somewhere, and that's going to tell me how to start up this exact same world again. And so, if I can't save my progress here and then update to Modsauce 2 and continue where I left off, at least I'm not too far ahead to where it wouldn't be such a bum if I had to restart. I don't know if that makes any sense. I have this thing where it's like, I know what I'm going to say before I say it, but then when I go to say it, something different comes out of my mouth. And it's like, it can get kind of annoying, you know? I mean, like, I don't know if the video's up yet, but, during the Ender Dragon fight, in like part 1 at the very end, I like had this whole thing written out, and I had something clever written down, but when I went to say it, I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't say it right. It's like, see, even right there, I mean, I knew what I was gonna say, and then I just say something else when it comes time to say it, and it's like, it gets annoying, you know? But, all that aside, why don't we get started on the most basic of things? So, I've got my 4 books, and, oh man, the game really hit a lag spike for a second. You see, I've got nothing in here, and everything. No, for those of you who don't play a lot of mod packs, this kind of stuff may look cheaty, but it's not. All this is doing is showing me how to get this stuff. So, for instance, if I want a monster spawner, let's see if I can't bring one up here. Okay, it might just be of lag or something. Shrunk my game for a sec. That might just be a bit of lag, but like if I wanted to get a crafting recipe, I just have to look it up in that menu and it will bring it right up. So not a big deal. Nothing cheaty. This is completely in survival. I have commands turned off. I can't even turn that back on at this point. So it's completely survival now. And now let's get into actually surviving stuff. So yeah, getting wood. Always the first step. Actually, opening the inventory is the first step. But getting wood is the most important step. Punching that first tree. Oh, what a feeling. Punching your first tree. Everybody's done it. It's not that special, but whatever. Anyway, so I thought I'd talk a little bit about my computer problems. And so I think I've mentioned it on the channel before, but in case I haven't, or in case some of you don't watch the episodes in which I might have mentioned it, I think I should say it again. My computer was brand new and very state-of-the-art about 6 years ago when I first bought it. Now, unfortunately, that means every year or so it gets a little bit less and less impressive. So, over the years, I've been buying new parts to upgrade it and keep it, keep it up with the times. Now, that's okay, except for it's almost 6 years old now, and I was thinking of getting a new computer. So I talked to my dad, who is currently the one paying for me to go to school, and he would be the one to pay the majority for the new computer. I have quite a bit of money that I can make a decent down payment and start paying him back on it, but he'd still be the one spending the money up front for the new computer. So we got to talking. I told him exactly the kind of computer I would need, not for recording videos, because I'm actually supposed to be doing this as more of a hobby rather than an actual job trying to create YouTube content. So the kind of computer I was looking at was an Origin PC. Now, Origin makes the best PCs I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen anything more powerful than a fully decked out Origin PC, but that's not the kind of PC I was kind of going for. It was an Origin PC, and it maybe only had like one graphics card in it, but it had a lot of RAM, it had quite a bit of memory, and it was all fancy dancy and whatnot. And I think originally it was going to be like 2,000, but after running some calculations for the kind of stuff I'm doing in class right now, or will be doing in the future, it was going to look like the $3,000 version might be the more... Oh, I don't know what the word is. It might be the better choice to go with the $3,000 one. Which is still fine. The amount of money I have saved up for a down payment would still be pretty decent percentage of what would need to be paid back later. So he was kind of open to that. Now the problem is 2 years ago we moved houses, only about a 20-minute drive away from the old house to the new house, which is good because we were finally out of sort of the, I don't want to say the poor neighborhood, but it was the kind of neighborhood where like you really don't want to live there for more than a couple of years, because if any of the bad kids start hanging around there, that's where they're going to stay. So we moved out of the neighborhood where all the bad kids usually hung out, and that was good, even though I was 16 at the time, I think, and I am currently 19. So we moved out and got a new place, but then it took us 2 years to pay, or it took us 2 years to sell the old house. Now, you can tell that's probably going to be pretty stressful on a guy who's working more than the amount of hours usually someone would typically work. So most people work, I don't know, what was it, like, not 40 hours a week, maybe it was 40 hours a week, 40 to 48 hours a week. Well, my dad, he has a special kind of job, and he works either more or less than that depending on the schedule for the month, because he doesn't work at a desk, he's a pilot. So sometimes he'll be gone for 2 weeks, and sometimes he'll be home for 2 weeks. It really kind of depends on when they need him. So my dad does make a decent amount of money, and he knows I'm a hard worker when I actually try to work. And so he said, okay, so I'm going to send you to this expensive film school because it's what you want, blah blah blah, and I'm going to let you pursue your dream. So you can imagine that this is not the kind of guy that I would want to get on his bad side. I definitely don't want my dad to be thinking, I'm paying so much money for my son to go to this film school and he's not studying, instead he's playing Minecraft all the time and Grand Theft Auto, and he's not doing any studying, which is completely not true. I'm constantly studying and I'm constantly doing other things. Minecraft is sort of a luxury kind of deal. And so yeah, things have been kind of working out with that. Now the problem is it's still very expensive for him to send me to school here. Now, he's willing to do it as long as I study hard and whatnot. So buying a new computer was a little bit of a... He wasn't exactly happy to hear that I needed a new computer, but then again he said, okay, I'll make you a deal. If you study hard and you get good grades and you prove to me that you're fiscally and financially responsible, I think that's the same thing actually. Anyway, if you prove to me you're responsible, then I'll definitely consider it. So after a month, I showed him that I can improve my grades, and he was actually kind of impressed, and he said, okay, well, let's take a look at your old computer and see what's going on with it. Well, something I didn't realize was, because I was too young to really understand the stuff, was a couple of years back when we had to remove a piece of the computer, I actually had to remove the graphics card. Yes, the graphics card. My computer for the past 2 years has been running on... I don't know, not internal graphics, but, you know, the default graphics thing that the computer came with. No graphics card whatsoever. It's been completely running in the PC. I don't know how to explain it very well, but, you get the idea. So, I just realized that I don't need a new computer. What I need to do is upgrade the parts again. And so, I talked to my dad a little bit. He said, okay, so here's what we're going to do. Next time I come home, we're going to go to a computer shop, buy yourself some more RAM for the memory and whatnot on the motherboard, and we're going to go from there. So I said, okay. So we went to a computer store a couple weeks ago, and he bought enough RAM. I think it brings it up to, maybe it's not RAM. You know, no, I'm thinking of memory, not RAM. But anyway, he bought enough to bring it up to, I think, like 30 gigabytes, megabytes. I don't know exactly how it works. when I built my first computer, I was just a kid, and I didn't really understand the stuff. I was just sort of doing what my dad was helping me do. And it's only till now I'm really beginning to get into that kind of stuff. So, anyway, um, sorry, I gotta take breathing breaks. I gotta stop for a minute to breathe every now and again. My sinuses are just acting up so crazy. Anyway, so we get enough memory to bring it up to, like, I think it's like 30 gigabytes or 30 megabytes. I don't know how it works anymore. And so that was that. He said, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let the computer basically get used to the new memory or whatnot for a while, and then when I come back on another trip and come visit you down in Florida, we'll talk to you about getting a new graphics card, as well as possibly upgrading. What was the other part? Like getting a better processor or a better part of the motherboard. I can't remember. No. It was a solid state drive. That's what I needed. Right now I'm using a regular C, just kind of disk drive kind of thing. One is a 1 terabyte, and I have a spare one that's a 3 terabyte that I use for like importing 4K footage and doing a lot of computer rendering and stuff on it. So that's pretty cool. And he said, okay, when I get back, we'll think about upgrading those too, if your grades continue to stay the way they are. So, yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, so only a few months to go, and we'll be able to figure out if it'd be easier for me to get either a new computer or to upgrade the one I have again. Now, I'm okay doing both, seeing as after we ran a couple simulations at the computer shop, it turns out that if I just upgrade the parts again, it will run just as well as an Origin PC, because it's essentially the same parts, just in my computer, not a fancy-dancy Origin computer. So it really wouldn't make much of a difference what we did, though. The only difference being it'd be cheaper to upgrade my computer again. But then my dad says, okay, well, we'll do that, and then we'll talk again in about another couple months. And I said, why? He said, because, oh, skeleton, oh, no, get out of here, I hate skeletons on Modsauce. For some reason, skeletons in Modsauce are way better shots and super annoying. They also take forever to kill. Anyway, so he said, since Origin has that thing where it's like, if you need to upgrade or replace a part, you can do it for a minimal fee, just like the shipping fee or whatnot, and they'll send it to you. And it was like a really good deal and whatnot, and he said, okay, so, oh no! Oh, that was so bad. I went down to 6 frames a second there. Oh my god. Oh, calm down. Oh, calm down. Okay. Calm down. Get a grip now. Ooh, oh no! Oh no! Oh, I died in the first episode. Oh, man. Oh, I was not expecting that. You know, I am playing this at night, and usually in survival mode, I have my awesome diamond armor and my OP sword with me, but that's on the other. Oh dear, there's another one. Yeah, I'm going to bed for the night. See you guys. So yeah, where was I in the story? Oh yeah, so we talked about it a little bit more, and we decided, okay, so we're going to see how I'm doing in the next couple of months, and then we're going to decide from there whether or not it'd be feasible for me to get a secondary computer, the Origin computer, and then have the computer I have now be a secondary one for networking and rendering and whatnot, running servers and all that good stuff. So, the situation with my frame rates right now in both Minecraft and modded is it should get better soon. That's the plan, that's what I hope, that's what I really, don't you dare blow up my house, mate. I am steamed as it is, and if you make me quit this series on the same episode that starts, I will never forgive you. Okay. I never have a problem with creepers in vanilla survival. It's always in modded, where it's like, they're super annoying, or they're super common, or it's just like, they're too OP. Ugh. Okay. Calm down. Calm down, King. Get a grip. You got this. It's just Minecraft. Just with more on it. Okay. Not a big deal. Okay. So, that is that currently. Ooh, oh, cool! I don't even know you could do that. I've been playing modded for a little while, and I didn't even know I could do that. Okay, cool. So, let's see. we need to get ourselves... no, okay. So here's what I kind of remember from Modded. It's been a little bit since I played it. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been on Modded for quite a long time. There we go, that's what I need. The reason being is just because you can see my frame rate kind of goes down, especially when I try to record. I mean, tool station, that's what I need. There we go. That way I can start doing tinkers and whatnot. Now, I'm not too good at tinkers and stuff. I am pretty good with AE now, I have to say. I've been playing with AE a lot, and I really do love the AE mod, Applied Energistics 2 especially. And so the beginning mods I'm not too good at, but I'm learning. I don't know, Modded gets so complicated, especially with Modsauce when it has so many mods packed into it. Oh man, I really hate creepers. Just the worst in Modded. Anyway, I shouldn't let that get to me. It's just a game. Then again, that's what everyone tells me when I rage quit, and I never believe them. Like, no, it's life. This is real life. Anyway, okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, the new computer. So we're gonna figure out all that stuff in the next couple of months, maybe, and just see where that sort of leads us. I should be getting a better computer within the next couple of months, or better upgraded parts or whatnot. So that means I'll be able to start doing Grand Theft Auto 5 videos and being able to do like the modded series in 60 FPS, and that'll actually be really cool. And I hope that someday I'll be able to do like DayZ and whatnot. I don't know if upgrading the parts would be good for playing DayZ, because I remember DayZ is very heavy on the graphics because it's such a independent game. I mean, I think there's like one guy working on it all the time, or maybe it's like a team that's run by one guy. But I remember that the original guys that created the standalone game, they ran off to some foreign country with $90 million or something of consumers' money, and just sort of said, "Screw you all. We're rich now. Adios." You know, I mean, I really wish that had turned out differently, but what can you do, you know? Anyway, I'm sort of rambling again, aren't I? Yeah, okay, I should stop rambling. Alright, so this is going to be this sort of series I would love to do more often, especially when Modsauce 2 comes out, because I've been wanting to do a modded series for quite a long time. I think I already said that, and I just cannot wait for... Why am I so bad at fighting creepers in modded? It's always modded. Even if I have like super OP armor on and super OP swords, like one hit kill swords, fighting creepers is just the worst. They just blow up no matter what. It's like they completely ignore the game mechanics that they are programmed to follow. It's like, you know, if Skynet takes over, they're probably going to play Minecraft a little bit, realize, oh my god, I could kill everybody with creepers, and we'd have a creeper apocalypse on our hands, rather than a Terminator apocalypse. I don't know how to... Anyway, I've got a bad habit of rambling on, don't I? I need to work on that. Anyway, so yeah, that is the plan. Just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing. Hopefully I can start doing more of this, like, modded series and whatnot in the near future, but without proper... How do I do patterns? Oh, that's right, yeah. I kind of remember now. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, wait. That's right, yep. Blank patterns. Yeah, that's right, okay. So, it's all coming back to me now. I kind of remember, but this is where I'm going to end off the episode, guys. So, this has been episode 0 of the Minecraft Modsauce series. Hope you guys enjoyed it, at least a little bit of my rambling and just sort of gumming on, and the horrible FPS. I know, you guys probably hated it. You guys are probably like, what? You're ending it already? Well, I gotta keep the upload times to a minimum, because my electricity bill is high enough already. The last thing I want to do is, you know, pour salt into the wound that is already my father's budget that he has for me for living on to stay in college. So I'm probably just not going to poke the bear whatsoever when it comes to that. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Oh, actually, before I go, I have an idea. I remember, you're able to do this now. That's right. Boom. Dual wield. I'm going to make a second sword so I can dual wield. Do I have enough cobblestone? I do. Yes, I do. Oh, hey, cool, you can make stone sticks. I forgot about that. There's so many crafting recipes in this thing, it's impossible to remember them all. I mean, I was barely able to remember. I think I've got like 95% of the crafting recipes in vanilla written down in my head, and I have to write down the other 5% just because there's so many of them, and I'm barely able to keep track of them all. And then we got all these crafting recipes in modded, and it's just like, it's like overwhelming. I don't even know the words to describe it. And boy, do I need food, and I need food fast. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share that YouTube stuff that TC nobody says, but he's not here, so I'm saying it. This has been King Netanashanak on the Minecraft Modsauce server. It's not a server, it's a survival world, single player. Maybe I'll open up to land, see if I can't do land things with TC and whatnot. But he's in Washington, so it's probably not going to happen. But anyway, I'll do my best, see what I can come up with, and I will see you guys in the next episode, or in the next video, whichever comes first. I don't know, my recording schedule is pretty messed up. Anyway, guys, see ya when I see ya. Adios.